Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another week of Oracle Intuitive Messages. Last week, I wanted to take some time to get out my new 7-day devotional. And so if you go back on the channel and if you're looking for ways to connect and ways to kind of start your day differently, then I invite you to go look at that 7-day series. So that's where I was last week. Now I'm back to our regularly scheduled program. So let's go ahead and get your weekly messages for the week of November 2nd. Even though this is being done for November the 2nd, it's timeless. Whenever you find it is when you're supposed to find it. Let me tell you again, my name is Stephanie Wilson, and Oracle readings and tarot cards are one of the ways that I get intuitive messaging. It is just a tool in my toolbox. I also do worship. I also, do coaching. So I have a lot of different tools that God has really given me to share with you. So the way readings work is it's not going to resonate with everybody. There are hundreds of people that may watch this video, and so you pull out what works for you and you leave the rest. So that's really it. Again, I don't do predictive readings. I really do things that may come up in the week that you need to deal with that have to do with money, relationship, family, business, and things of that nature. So if you're looking for, is he gonna love me? This is probably not the reading for you, because my readings are all about transformation and internal healing. So it's going to be what you need to do, what you particularly need to look out for, be ready for, and work on. So let's get into it. This is a 5-card spread. And then I'm going to pull 2 cards from the bottom, which is subconsciously. So it'll be 5 cards consciously and then 2 cards subconsciously. 2 more shuffles. And then I'm going to clarify it. And then I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards. And I'm going to bid you to have a good week. So let's go ahead and get started. So the 2 subconscious cards, things subconsciously that you may deal with this week, is the devil. So some form of unhealthy attachment is subconsciously present. And then the 2 of Wands, there's a decision. The 2 of Wands is about making a decision that could affect the trajectory of your life, because the world is there. So this is an important decision. And it probably is about this negative attachment. So subconsciously, you are trying to make a decision about this attachment. We're going to see a little further. The first position consciously was showing up onto what may come up this week in either conversation, Spirit may drop it in something, something may happen. You may get an email, text, anything. So in the first position is always work or business. And this is some form of clarity. The Page of Blades is a message about clarity. If you notice, this is a microscope. He's looking at something a little more clear. So there's some type of clarity, there's excitement, and this person is like, do you see what I see now? So there's some type of clarity that's going to come in an external relationship, whether it's at work, you own a business, in an external community, like sorority, fraternity, prayer circle, something like that, something external to your family. There's some type of clarity or a message about clarity coming. In the 2 position, this is home. So at home, this is Ace of Coins. This is a beautiful card about money. So there's some new money opportunity that may come up at home. Okay, as you can see, they're working. She's working on something. And then she finds a rare coin that could lead to all kind of unexpected goodness. So there's something in the home environment or a personal relationship that is going to yield either new money or a beautiful opportunity. In the 3 position is what's unexpected. So unexpected, you're going to have to walk away from something. Look at that. The 8 of Cups. The window is open and the moon is out. So there's something that you realize that you have to walk away from all these dirty dishes. You don't want to, but you know that there's something better. Look at that path down, that path. You need to start a path of healing in some area unexpectedly. In the 4 position, which is your mood, which is, kind of the internal position you're going to have, is the Fool. So this could be directly attached to all of these, because this is a message of clarity in business or external. Internally, there's some new opportunity that you're going to come up on, and then even in the unexpected, there's something you have to walk away from so you can walk towards something new. The Fool is taking a new journey. He's ready You know, he's got the rainbow behind, the sun is shining, flowers out. He is ready to take a new opportunity. So this is how you're thinking. And in the fifth position, which is the either a life lesson or an outcome of the week, you've got the Four of Blades. This is the rest. This is the Four Swords. So this is resting. He's pitched his tent, fall, shoes off, resting. Look at this. Peace, resting, not fighting with anybody, not conversing with anybody, just really going inward, okay? So that's the outcome. So those are your cards. All right. So let's do the first round of clarification to see if we can get a little more information on what some of these things may be, so you know what may come up this week and how you can possibly approach them. 2 more shuffles. Thank you, Spirit, for clear messages for the collective of the week of November 2nd. What's going on subconsciously? Oh, this could either be an earth sign, a male earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or this could just be about money. Look at those grapes, the vineyard. Look at those pomegranates in the grass, and look at that straight up gold, okay? Sun. This is a beautiful card about abundance. So there's some, or it could be it's either an unhealthy attachment to money, a bad investment, an investment that's not working out, or a healthy unattachment to a male or female earth sign. The next subconscious card is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card. This is pre-Empress energy, okay? So you need to make a decision. You need to make a decision about self-love, choosing self-love. If this is also about a decision about another female, this is also a female earth sign. So you've got a male earth sign, you've got the richest god in the deck, and then you've got pre-Empress. This is the self-love card. This is the self-worth card. So there's a decision about an unhealthy attachment that's either a relationship that's unhealthy or a money situation that's not working out, and somebody needs to choose themselves, whether it's male or female. You need to choose yourself. This is subconsciously, guys, but this is a money decision. It's either about choosing yourself, a bad relationship, a negative relationship, or this is about money. Some kind of decision subconsciously about money, okay? Whoever that's for, great. If it's not for you, then just keep listening to see what else is coming up. So to clarify the one position, this is the option. This is the card of options. This is the Seven of Cups. Look, she has all these options. It also could be confusion. So there's some kind of confusion in an external relationship that you're eventually going to get clarity about, because this is clarity. He's looking through the microscope to see what it really is, and the persons in the picture are like, we're so glad that you're doing this new discovery, looking through your lens, because this is confusion, okay? So there's something that you're confused about, or you may have too many options, but you're going to get clarity. There's something that's going to happen, a conversation, something that's going to happen that's going to give you clarity, but you're confused right now. In the 2 position, there's a decision you don't want to make. But look what's on the other side of the decision. A brand new opportunity that could yield benefits that you have no idea about. Something you've been working on that you don't want to make a decision about. I don't know what it is, but it's something internal. It's something internal. It could be a money opportunity that you don't understand, or you're really not taking a look at. You may want to look at it. So if somebody's contacting you about something that seems iffy, you might want to take a look at it, because the Ace of Coins is an amazing opportunity. This could also be a working relationship. This could be a job that you don't want to do, or that you haven't heard about. Follow up with it. This could be about anything that has to do with personal relationships. It could be even if you have your own business and there's a personal relationship, or there's something that you don't want to see, you need to make a decision. Because look, her eyes are closed, this male or female, and you got 2 swords. You're like, I don't know if I'm going left or right, but you have to take off the blindfolds to see the opportunity. Okay, so whatever it is you're avoiding internally, you're gonna have to make a decision about that. Okay, in the 3, in the unexpected, this 8 of Cups, the reason why you're gonna walk away from something unexpectedly, because there's a message about clarity coming. This is the Daughter of Swords, and look at what she's carrying, a message of truth, but it's also a beautiful message of truth. One thing I tell you all the time, the swords cut 2 ways. They can cut you to bleed, and they can cut you to bring the truth. This is some kind of truth that you get, whether it's a text message, an email, a phone call. You may walk in the room and overhear something, but you're going to walk away from something that's no longer serving you. It's going to hurt. I'm not going to lie. It's going to hurt, but you're going to get some type of clarity. And again, you could decide to stay. And it could be clarity about this negative attachment that's subconsciously eating you alive. Okay, because it's there. There's something subconscious that you're not really wanting to make a decision about. In the 4 position, you're manifesting something. I love this card. This is the Magician. She has everything. That is the infinity signal. She has the cup. She has the pentacle. She has the sword and the wand all in one. Everything you need to manifest whatever life you want, to make these decisions, to walk away from what doesn't serve you, to open your eyes with this personal relationship, and to make a clear decision with this external relationship. You have everything you need to take a leap and to do things differently. This is about doing things differently, taking an opportunity. You have everything you need to make that happen. And then lastly, you've got the God of Wands. The God of Wands is super secure. He's got the panther next to him for signifies strength. He's got his master wand. He knows what he knows. He knows what he wants. He is very, he's got money. Look at the green collar of success. So he's successful, but he's most passionate. He's more passionate than anything, but he's grounded. He's also, some of this could also be really passionate and kind of flippant. Some, say that the God of Wands is a little arrogant because he has so much passion. But what allows you to get this passion is because you go internal. You rest. You rest, especially if you have to make this unexpected decision to walk away from something. You got to open your eyes over here, and you have to get clarity. This is a lot of work. You have what it takes to do it in your thinking position, but the way you make the decision and arrive at such concrete, I know what I'm going to do, is by resting. Okay? So that's either the lesson or the outcome. And if you, Spirit is saying, for those of you that have all of this going on and you want to know how do you get the clarity, you rest. For those of you that are already resting and these are the things you're dealing with, because this subconscious, whatever this is literally eating you alive. Whatever this is, it is very toxic. It is extremely toxic. I don't know why. It's just when I touch that card, it's like whatever it is, it's subconsciously, because you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to deal with it, but you have to, because on the other side of dealing with it is a new opportunity. Okay? You don't want to deal with it though, and it's personal. Whatever it is, it's personal. The only way you're going to get here, which is I know what I want to do, I'm clear about it, I'm not swayed, is to rest. Okay? Because rest will take care of confusion. Rest will bring clarity. Rest will help you take the blinders off so you can deal with this toxicity that's underneath. And rest will also show you that you have everything you need to change things. Beautiful reading. Beautiful reading. Let's do the last layer. And I'm going to let you go. Pull a couple of wisdom cards. But you do have some stuff to deal with this week, y'all. You do have some stuff to deal with. Okay, 2 more shuffles. You got to take those blinders off. There's some truth coming in. And again, Oracle Tarot is energy. You could decide not to change anything, but that's not going to go away. Whatever this toxic decision that you need to make about some money or a relationship that looks good. So here's a message I just got from Spirit. This relationship looks good, don't it? They look like they belong together, don't it? Look like it just, oh, wow. But you know what happens? A lot of this is BS. A lot of this is BS. This is what you see on social media. This is what you see on social media, but this is what it really is. It's a damn attachment that can ultimately change the trajectory of your life. And if you don't leave this toxic situation alone, you will make a bad decision. You will make a bad decision. You will lose out on all the beautiful opportunities underneath. Look at that. You're going to miss out on that. You're going to miss out on getting clarity. You're going to stay confused. You're going to stay confused. Okay? So this is what it looks like on the outside, but this is what it really is. It's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. And Spirit wanted me to pull those cards up and show it to you in that light. Don't be so concerned with what people think. Be concerned with the truth. Okay? So, let's go. I'm going to do that one more time. All right. So, here we go. Subconsciously, you are manifesting something different. You know this is toxic. That's why the manifestation is showing up here, because you want a new opportunity. You want something different, because I told you, whatever this is toxic as hell. Then you've got the Chariot right behind them. Let me tell you what the Chariot is. This is the Ankh. And what the Ankh is, it is transformation. And so what you're doing is bridging the old and the new, bridging the desert with the city. You're bridging two opposing forces. This is will control. You are standing in the middle of everything that's opposing, and you are driving this chariot forward. You're transforming. You've got the passion of the wand of passion. You've got everything, and you are getting self-control in this situation. I'm telling you, whatever this is toxic. You need to control the situation, and you are subconsciously. Okay. So in the one position, I told you something has hurt you and left you confused. In business or in external, something has hurt you. Look at those cups spilled, and you're crying over spilled milk. But look at what you got. You have 2 whole cups behind you. But you can't see that. You're confused about what options you have left, because all you see is the spilled milk. But look what's at the base. Clarity. How do you get clarity, Stephanie? You got to get still. You got to get still so that you can lift your head up from the hurt, so you can see the options and make a choice. That's externally, business, external relationships, whatever. Internally, this is the 4 swords. I cannot make this stuff up. What does that say? 4 of what? Blades. Sword. Same energy. I cannot make it up. This is in the 2 position. How do you make the decision? You have to rest so you can take the blinders off, because it's too much going on. It's too much toxicity, so you need to rest. In the 3 position, what do you need to do? This is the 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This is you choosing you. This is the self-esteem card. Self-esteem, self-worth, self-love. You walk away from the 8 of Cups. I can't make this up. What's right after 8? You walk away from the cups that are not serving you to what? To you. You walk away to you. How do you do that? Through truth. There's a message about truth. She is carrying that sword, and now you can either listen to it or not. But the only way to get to you and to get to your own wish fulfillment is to listen to whatever this truth is, and then take the steps to walk away. I don't know what this is, and it's unexpected. It could be in a relationship. It could be at work. It could be you get a text message. It could be anything. This is the unexpected. It could come in any area of your life. But there is some kind of truth that you are going to get this week that is going to require you to walk away so that you can choose you or whatever wish fulfillment. In the 4 position, this is the 8 of Pentacles. This is the card of work. So not only do you want something different, you know you have what it takes, you're going to put in the work. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, you're putting in the work to change this toxic situation, to lift your head from this hurtful situation so you can get clarity, to go rest so you can come from being blindfolded and see this beautiful Ace of Coin opportunity beneath, so that you can accept the truth and choose yourself unexpectedly. You're ready to do the work. And in the last position, look at what you get to create. Look at what you get to create. This is my favorite card in the deck because what you think should be in the cup is water. So you go all the way from you don't like the cups to a complete circle, and you end up with a beautiful thing full of passion. You know exactly what you want to create. You're not trying to control the outcome. You're not trying to control the outcome because look at, there's something very different coming out of that card. We don't expect birds in cups. We expect water in cups, something to drink in a cup. But whatever it is you're manifesting and you're working towards, it's going to be amazing because look how you show up. You know exactly what you want and you go out and you create it. But the only way you can do that is to rest. So that is basically your message for today. Be mindful. There is something toxic that you need to make a decision about. You have everything that you need to work to change this toxic situation. Personally, there's confusion and pain. But if you can do the work, clarity is what's yours. But you have to get past this confusion and this hurt. Personal, it's in business. Personally, there's a beautiful opportunity at the bottom. What you have to do is rest so you can take the blinders off and see what it is. Unexpectedly, you're going to have to walk away from something after getting some type of truth that forces you to choose you or discover what your wishes truly are. In your thinking position, you want something different. You know you have what it takes and you're willing to put in the work to come out of this toxic, hurting, and blinding situation. And if you can rest, if you can take the blinders off, if you can walk away, if you can lift up your heads and get clarity, if you can do all of that from this heart space and you can rest, look what you have. A brand new creation filled with passion. You know exactly what you want and how to go out and get it. But there's a lot of stuff that you do have to overcome. And it starts with toxicity. Let's get you some oracle cards. Wisdom of the Oracle. And then I'm going to pull you a Soul's Journey card. And then I'm going to let you go. One more. And we are done for the day, beauties. Let's move that deck out of the way. I hope this has been helpful for you. To the sea. You are right where you're supposed to be. Look at this card. I know it feels lonely. And I know that the things that I said you may have to deal with this week, it's going to feel like there's no land in sight. But you are exactly where you are supposed to be. And the 7 is an ending. And 8 is a new beginning. In order to get to 8, and in order to get to this beautiful energy, you have got to open your eyes, walk away from doesn't serve you, lift up your eyes and come out of this confusion and hurt, and put the work in. You got to put the work in, even though it's a little rocky. But you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Now let's see what's your soul's journey. What is your soul's journey messages? 2 more shuffle. And the soul's journey just tells you the issues that your soul is bringing forth this week. All right, Spirit. What is the soul messages? So underneath you have growth. Beautiful energy. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Beautiful. Right underneath that, you've got change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. You got to do the work. You have to do it. And one more, Spirit, I'll pull this last one. How do you do that? Surrender. I can release my need to control. How do you surrender? 4 swords. How do you surrender? 4 blades. How do you surrender? Walk away. How do you surrender? Get the clarity you need. Lift up your head and stop being confused. That is how you surrender. So growth, change, and surrender is your soul messages for this week. You're right where you're supposed to be, even though you're in rocky waters. And even though this is a lot of work you have to do. This is some stuff this may really be some really painful stuff. And whatever this devil energy is, it is literally stifling your growth. It's stifling your growth. So growth, change, and surrender is what your soul wants you to focus on this week. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You got some toxicity subconsciously. Consciously, you have a lot of things to deal with. You've got to uncover some stuff, walk away from some stuff, come out of sadness and confusion, and put some work in. But the outcome is beautiful. You got to rest. Okay? Not every battle can be fought physically. Most battles have to be fought internally, and this is internal work. Growth, change, and surrender, and to the C, right where you're supposed to be. This is all mental work, but you have to do it, and you're the only one that can do it. I have faith in you. I hope that this has given you at least what to look out for and some strategies to help you deal with what might come up this week. If you want to get a personal session, click below. But please go back and look at the 7-day devotionals. It's 7 days and each video is under 7 minutes, okay? I hope this has blessed you, and I will see you next week for next week's weekly intuitive message. You can do it, but you have to do the work. Alrighty, have a good week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.